What's going on YouTube? So in today's video, we are going over the current stage of R6 right now. I'm going to do a little ranting and I like to rant. I like to cuz nothing's perfect in life, especially R6, bro. R6 is nowhere near perfect. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. R6 is definitely not perfect. But let's go over some of the things, bro. All right, so the first thing about R6, the most important thing in my opinion is console because I'm from console. And I feel like R6, they don't care about console, bro, in the slightest. Like, yo, how is Jinxie gonna be from console and you guys show us no love at all, bro? Just straight no love. It's just PC this, PC that, and they still don't even have PC figured out. There's cheaters everywhere, bro. Every single lobby I step into on console, I'm either playing a kid who's on Cronus, Strike Pack, or Zim. Or I'm getting or I'm getting DDoS, bro, or the server's getting hit off. But kudos to Ubisoft, they did fix that. Like it only happens like very rarely to get hit offline, like the server to get hit. There used to be like all these methods, the bunch of things, bro. Like they would hit the server and the game don't count, or like they would just straight hit the server. They would plant the bomb and then lag switch. If you played back then, it's not as common as now, but if you played back then, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so that's console, and now PC, you play a kid who's hitting 360 wall bang trick shots through like metal walls. Here's what you got on PC. You have the blatant cheaters, the rage cheaters, you have the closet cheaters, and for me, like I've been playing PC, the closet cheaters ruins me, bro. Cause listen, you wanna know why? I don't know if someone's cheating. Like, let's say I get ripped off an angle. I'm like, yo, is this guy hacking? And like in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking to myself, this kid might be hacking, and then he might not be hacking. I might just be. He might have just hit a crazy ass shot, bro, because people hit those. So the blatant, the closet cheaters, that's what gets me the most. The closet cheaters. What else do we have? We have the macros. The macros is bad on PC. Here's the thing about console, right? Console has no recoil. So if I play a kid who's using a Cronus or a Strike Pack, you're getting spliff, bro. You're getting spliff. PC has way more recoil than console. So everybody, bro, everybody has it. Logi scripts, Razer scripts, mainly Logi scripts. Everybody's macroing, believe it or not. Not like the pros or like the not like them, not those guys. I'm just talking about like the ranked kids. All right, so console and PC out the way. Next topic, it's gonna be Siege X, bro. The new update, the year 10 update coming in a couple months in the summertime. In the summertime, it's coming out. So obviously we had the Siege X reveal. It doesn't look that bad. Like it doesn't look terrible. I feel like this is my opinion, bro. Like people love to like, oh, he's a crybaby, he's crying, but like, bro, if you actually like bro, your favorite streamer agrees with me. Like I guarantee, like I've talked to like almost all the streamers, and we've talked about CJax. We've talked about the current state of the game. They're all agreeing with me. It's just a lot of these streamers, they can't talk. They can't speak out because they want charms, or they have a charm, or they have a sponsorship with Ubisoft. Like that's the reason why you probably see me everywhere complaining about, oh, this update was dog shit. But if it's a good update, I'm gonna say it's a good update. Simple as that. I'm gonna be like, yo, this update was good. But if you're dropping Blackbeard reworks, I'm gonna call you guys a dog shit company. Simple as that. I keep it real, bro, and that's why a lot of people like me, a lot of people hate me. I'm not gonna win the crowd over every time. So instead of new servers, new rank system, we're getting fire hydrants put on the wall and new lighting changes. Yo, what? Wait, what? Like, yo, Ubisoft, this is year 10, bro. Why am I pinging 100 to east? I live right next to the server. Like, if you know the ping glitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll explain the ping glitch right now. So back then, their servers were way better. I think they were either on Google or Amazon servers, or vice versa. They're on one of those right now, but the ones that they had were way better, bro. I used to ping like 70 to EU. Now there's a chance of the ping glitching and just going to like 250. That's a bro, and we're gonna get into 20s later, but that's a big reason 20s aren't as good as they are. Because bro, the EUs had like 8+ teams who had a chance of winning. But I'll get into that in a little bit. Just fix the servers. $1 billion company, you can't fix the servers. Um, yeah, if you know, you know, if you know exactly, like, there's a lot of people who are gonna be watching this, be like, wait, this guy, yeah, like, why is my ping so bad? Like, I'm from like northeast of America and I'm playing on East servers and my shit's at like 80. I'm in a LAN cable with fiber. How am I pinging 80 sometimes? And then one day I'm on 9 ping, one day I'm at 80. If they fix that, that would be beautiful. That's my biggest thing. Let's get into the rank system, bro. Rank 2.0. Absolute joke of a ranked system, bro. And yes, I did hit champ in 1.0. It was the last season of 1.0. So, I mean, I guess I'm a new gen. I am a new gen and I admire being a new gen. I installed the game when like Lion or Doki came out, but like, bro, I barely played. So, I don't claim like old gen at all. That's fine. I'll claim new gen. But yeah, man, the rank system is beyond trash. Why am I in a 5 stack of champs playing like absolute cans, just bums, like straight up bums? Like, why? I should be playing, bro. If I'm champ, I should be playing other champs in diamonds. Why am I playing plats? Bro, I've seen TikToks of people like just posting their matchmaking. Bro, I've seen TikToks of champs playing like actual legit like bronzes in like no boosting too. It's a 5 stack of champs. Like high champs too. I feel like each season the charms went to shit too, bro. Like if you know the Ember Rise charm, the Stomping charm, like that, bro, that charm was heat. There's so many 1.0 charms that were just gas. Now I feel like mid charm in the background, like, come on, man. Like, what's even the point of hitting champ anymore, bro? What's even the point? I don't know. I still hit it, but I don't see a point. Bro, the most entertaining thing in Siege right now, the tournaments by far. Like, that's, bro, the tournaments, like prime tournaments was just peak life, bro. Like dead ass peak life. Unfortunately, like everything comes to an end, and I feel like tournaments they kind of go revive though. That's the thing. So this is like weird timing because tournaments were peak, and then they went to absolute shit. Like people, that's when ping glitch like really started to happen. So there was no EU signing up, and then it was just the same teams winning. It was like it was it was Stompin's team or my team winning. Like after the EU's quit, and like that was basically it was the same two team. Maybe there was a team who won like once in a blue moon and upset. But BO3s, you're not getting really any upsets. You know, people just stopped, and then people went to PC. Players went to PC, and then they made the tourneys into PC. And they were fun at the start, you know, and then they just got like really dried out, bro. And now Jinxie made it, and I like this too. They made it controller only again, cause you know all those kids who went to PC, they came back to console. They made it controller only, best of ones. And the thing about best of ones is anybody can win in best of ones. That's why like low key tourneys are like kind of cool now, but like viewership wise, it's not as it used to be, bro. And that's another thing, viewership, bro. The viewership on this game absolutely declined. That's the big thing. In there's not like if you don't believe me, go on a Twitch tracker and track this stuff. Bro, the peak of this game was like March 2024 and the peak viewership was like there until like the summer. Bro, we used to spark a tourney, bro. Jinxie used to spark to 100k. I would spark on a tourney to like 3 to 5k. Jinxie would lose, I would get like 6, 7, 8k. Stomp would spark to like 5k almost. Mingo would have a couple thousand. Like there's way more creators I'm missing, but like those are like the main console. But you know, it's just like the viewership just straight declined, and it's not even just my viewership; it's everybody's viewership because everybody's just like slowly getting away from Siege because everyone's getting bored. They're not giving us good updates. They're not giving us nothing. They're just making the game worse. In the viewership, like you know, it's just going slowly, slowly, slowly down. And a lot of people are trying to get away from Seed right now. Like if you see what I'm doing more variety, just chatting. Obviously, I'm not gonna blow up overnight, and I'm doing IRL soon. And Jinxie, he's doing way more variety, like collabs, way more variety. He's on Clash Royale. But yeah, man, like we're all getting burnt out of Siege. We want new updates. We want new stuff. We want brand new stuff. We don't want just half rushed like stupid reworks. Like, bro, what was that Blackbeard update? That was probably the worst update I've ever seen in my life. This No, fix that. All right, next is another big one. Here's where like, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'll rep it. I'll rep Crybaby on my chest about this shit. But the gun balancing is actually atrocious. Go into a ranked game, you're gonna see double SMG-12, Warden, Vigil. You're gonna see Goyo. Then you're gonna see Doc ACOG, and another op. You're gonna see another ACOG op, bro. Nobody takes this game tactical anymore. It's just, oh, let me lock the SMG-12 and Goyo's gun and just run around like a moron and not even use my gadgets. Especially for console. Now, PC, it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's different. I'll say it's different on PC because that gun has recoil, the SMG-12. But on console, that gun has no recoil. I'm getting fried. Like, you're telling me I'm getting beamed from 30 meters out by a plat with no recoil on the SMG-12? That gun is so silly. Like, that gun needs a nerf, whether it's a console recoil nerf, a bullet deduction, the balancing on these guns, and the operators too. Like, it's just the same things picked over and over again. Ready? Do me a favor. Go on TikTok or even the next TikTok you see. I guarantee you, like, you know how the R6 TikTok kids, they post clips? I guarantee you, if you go on one of those profiles or like you just search it up, you're going to see SMG-12. SMG-12 in Goyo's gun is that people have started to crutch that. Like, bro, you're telling me I'm playing a rank game? This guy got 4 Goyos in his pocket. Yo, bro, put down a Goyo. You're picking up for the gun. The game's brain rot. It turned into brain rot, straight brain rot. But yeah, the balancing, there's way more balancing too. Shields. There's so many things you could do to nerf these that I'm not naming. Do something to Black Bear. Do something to Blitz. I think Monty's balanced. I think Monty's very balanced. You could argue Blitz is balanced until you play like center or like someone who actually knows how to play Blitz. Then you're like, all right, Blitz needs a nerf. All right, next topic we have is the charms. Okay, so now I don't really care because I just speak my mind, and I like to speak my mind, bro. I don't want to be a sellout for a charm anymore. So my thing was like, I always wanted a charm, bro. Like I grind so much, and like a charm meant something to me back then when I was on the come up, and now charms, like, I don't know, I couldn't care less because I feel like there's so many, not even just me, there's so many creators who should have a charm, but they're giving it to like, now I mean this with all due respect and no disrespect because everyone has their own like career and stuff, but like from my opinion, I think a charm should go to like a big creator who has a big impact in the game. They're giving charms to people from like, I don't even know like where, like we've never even heard of these people, and it's like, where's the Royal Penguin charm? Where's the Uzi charm? Where's the Mingo charm? Where's the Stompin' charm? He's 18 now, he could have a charm. I'm not PR'd. I don't think I deserve a charm anymore. I think, in my peak, I deserved a charm when that was when I was PR'd, but now I just speak my mind. It's whatever. Like, I accept it, and if I do get a charm, that's cool. But yeah, it's just like so many creators deserve charms, and they're just like, I feel like just biased in favorites. And here's the thing too, you're supposed to be a Twitch partner to get a charm. There's a creator who got a charm. They weren't even Twitch partner. Big creator showed me like the rules to get a charm, and you have to be partnered on Twitch. They're just saucing them out there. They're throwing blindfolded shots, just throwing them out. All right, that was my final message to Ubisoft. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe they'll see it, but that's just, now you gotta understand, this is just my personal opinion. Like, you might agree with me, you might agree with some of my points, you might think, what is this guy talking about? This guy's a moron. This guy's a crybaby. And I'm just speaking from my point of view. Everyone has opinions, man. I think I have some pretty valid opinions. I talk to your, all right, let me put this straight with like all due respect. For the people like who go at it and like hate, I talk to your favorite content creators on R6 off stream, and they agree with everything I said. Everything in this video, I guarantee you, your favorite content creator has agreed with the list. Because before I filmed this, I've made a list and I've talked to big creators, and you guys probably have an idea who I'm talking about. You know, it's just personal opinion, you know, personal opinion. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I'm not quitting Siege. I still love Siege. Siege has a place in my heart, and you know, I just hope Siege X is good. I really hope it's good, you know, because I blew up off Siege, man. I blew up off Siege. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on noties. I have another YouTube channel too. I'll put it down in the description. Ricci Live. Everything on my stream gets posted either here or on my other channel. And most of you guys aren't subscribed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, you cocksuckers. Make sure you sub and turn on the bell too. Peace.